Hey everybody, it's race week at Circuit of the Americas, which means it's time for another track lap with Fast Pasta presented by Logitech G. So let's start our lap here on the front straightaway, coming up through the gears and heading into turn one. We're going to climb 3 stories and we're going to be on the brakes really hard since there's a lot of extra grip while braking uphill. Really sharp corner right here. You kind of want to grab the back side of it if you can. Really hard to hook those rears up since you're headed downhill into turn 2. Work the throttle here and set up for the S's. This is one of the most challenging parts of the track, very technical. You need to be able to change directions with your car very well, and you can't use much curbing with those big turtles right there. This is an interesting portion as well, coming through turn 6. Kind of slow and flowy, really fun part. A couple passing zones in here, actually. You can use a lot of curbing right here to set up for this next one. We can use a lot more there in real life. That curb is not actually there. High-speed kink right there. Really hard to not get free over that since it's downhill and kind of off-cambered. Back down through the gears. A little bit of compression there. A little bit of uphill braking zone. You can use a lot of racetrack on exit, but it's important you straddle this exit curbing because those rumble strips could actually shake the back of the car loose. Which can create quite the difficult scenario for a driver, especially in your qualifying lap where you're trying to go as fast as you can. Really heavy braking into turn 12. That backstretch is the fastest part of the racetrack. And then we head into the stadium section, which is even slower and more technical, in my opinion, than that previous slow section. A lot of guys like to roll through here in second instead of grabbing first just to help with wheel spin, but you can straight line this part. So all those twists and turns are kind of deceiving because you can carry a lot more speed through there. Should have been in first right there for sure. But we're going to come here, head into the carousel, which is really hard to manage the rear grip through, especially because you're asking so much out of that left rear throughout a run. Leaning on it a lot right here. And you got to be able to set up for this next left-hander of 19. You can cut that curb almost entirely, let it run out to keep your momentum up. Unfortunately, we're going to get a slowdown here on iRacing. Come back through turn 20 and head back to the finish line. So really cool track, really fun. Definitely one of the most amazing facilities on the schedule. It's just so phenomenal. Fans are great. Such a beautiful part of the country. And it's definitely neat to be racing on a Formula One track. So stay tuned and watch the race this weekend.